Ruger Security 9, $300. Ruger has recently released a compact 9mm pistol, the Security 9. It is a double-stack, mid-sized pistol that closely follows the dimensions of the Glock 19, but in a hammer-fired configuration. It has the same 15+1 capacity as the G19 and is priced at $289 to $380. It has other features that may appeal to some people, such as a hammer-fired slide and a smaller grip circumference. The Ruger Security 9 is a 9mm polymer pistol with a U-notch rear sight and drift-adjustable U-notch safety. It has a 15+1 or 10+1 capacity with a glass-filled nylon frame and a glass-filled nylon slide. It feels and shoots like any other polymer gun, but the rear sight was difficult to pick up due to near-vision issues. It is accurate and comfortable, but the lack of structure or texture on the forward frame for the support hand thumb was a common complaint. Muzzle flip wasn't bad, but it would be nice to have a landing for the thumb. The sights are drift adjustable and the thumb safety lever is difficult to operate. The slide rails are made of aluminum and the barrel is thin and contoured, making it a potential point of failure with much use.
It is a 9mm hammer-fired pistol with a 4-inch barrel, a glass nylon-filled grip.
Canik TP9SF, $400. The Canik TP9SF is a quality handgun that fires great and is fun to shoot. It comes with high-grade features, such as its single-action trigger, MIL STD 1913 Picatinny rail, and Warren tactical sights with a front dot sight. It is also a member of Canik's TP9 family, which includes the TP9EC, TP9SA, TP9SF Elite, and TP9SFX. The Canon TP9SF features a red bulb indicator, single-action trigger, MIL STD 1913 Picatinny rail, and Warren tactical sights with a front dot sight. The Canik TP9SF is a budget gun recommendation for those looking for the best bang for their buck. The Canik TP9SF is a polymer striker-fired gun that is comfortable enough, reliable, and affordable. It has an excellent trigger, as good as or better than stock H&K, CZ, and Glock triggers. However, the bore height is a bit tall, and the Warren sights are a nice touch, but the skinny rear sight makes the slide appear taller. Overall, the Canik TP9SF is an excellent budget pistol, but if you're wanting to improve or upgrade, check out the article to see which ones are better.
So if you do need to do a quick mag change.
Rock Island M206 38, $300. The Arms Score Model 206 is a 2-inch barrel .38 special revolver with a short barrel and a time-tested track record. It offers plenty of leverage in the case of a struggle for the handgun and can be fired repeatedly when thrust into the adversary's body. The cylinder release pulls to the rear in the Colt fashion, and the sights are broad and easy to use. The action is similar to Smith & Wesson than Colt, and the hammer spur is long and easily cocked for single-action fire. The grip is adequate for all but the largest hand sizes. The Rock Island M206 is a .38 special revolver with matte parkerized grips, checkered hardwood sights, fixed width, barrel length, 2.15-inch overall length, 7.75-inch weight, 25-ounce capacity, 6 rounds handling, ejector rod stroke positive, trigger action smooth, double action press tractable, reset fast, Winchester 158 grain RNL, Precision Delta 148 grain wad cutters, 703 FPS. The Arms Score 206 is a suitable handgun for personal defense due to its accuracy in single-action fire. It fires high on the order of 3 inches at 10 yards with 148 to 158 grain loads and is sighted for 110 to 125 grain defense loads. The Winchester Silvertip Plus P load uses a light bullet at high velocity with a 125 grain alloy jacketed hollow point.
Retro checkered wood grips it has. With a height of just 4 inches and an overall length of 6.7 inches, it's two-dimensionally.
Taurus GX4XL Toro, $450. The Taurus GX4XL Toro is a Brazilian-made striker-fired semi-auto pistol with a 9mm caliber and a capacity of 13+1, 11+1 rounds. It is a great value for shooters looking for a compact 9mm with an average of 10 best 5-shot groups at 15 yards. It has a good design, good value, and excellent accuracy with an average of 10 best 5-shot groups at 15 yards. Its reliability was good, with no issues running a variety of bullet styles and weights through it, though the first pistol required a couple hundred rounds of break-in before its feeding smoothed out. The Taurus GX4XL is a less expensive defensive pistol with an excellent grip shape and texture. It has a solid back wall and a short, well-defined reset, which helps make up for the trigger breaking at 6 pounds 11 ounces. The trigger breaks at 6 pounds 11 ounces, but it has a solid back wall and a short, well-defined reset, which helps make up for it. The pistol comes with 2 mags, one holding 11 rounds and the other 13 rounds, and different back straps to adjust the thickness of the grip. These features are attractive on a pistol at this price and sealed the deal for the Taurus GX4XL's Great Buy Award. Sig Sauer P322, $400. The Sig Sauer P322 is a semi-auto striker with a 22 LR caliber, 20+1 capacity, 1 pound 1 ounce weight, 4 pound 2 ounce trigger, 4-inch barrel, 7-inch length. The Sig P322 looks a lot like its bigger siblings in the Sig Sauer line. For those who already shoot SIGs, it's tempting to think of the P322 as an economical trainer, and it could be used in that role. The grip ergonomics are similar to those on the P365, which is to say they are very good. Among the qualities that Sig Sauer offers is an excellent understanding of how to sculpt a pistol so it is comfortable to shoot and points naturally. Sig designed the P322 with a double-stack mag that holds 20 rounds. It was easy to load, ran extremely well, and is the perfect capacity for a rimfire pistol. With that many rounds on tap, we were able to have a blast shooting our rimfire spinner target and other steel. At more than just a pound, the P322 is easy to haul around, and that portability would make it a good camp gun to keep in your pack. To get the price to an affordable and appealing $399, Sig did cut some corners. The sights are simple and fairly cheap. The external safety and slide lock are basic and at times easy to confuse. On the plus side, the P322 comes with some nice extras: 2 mags, a slide cut for an optic, and a threaded adapter for a suppressor. The frame incorporates an accessory rail with 3 slots. The trigger is pretty good too. Mossberg MC2C, $450. The Mossberg MC2C is a semi-auto striker with 9mm caliber, 16+1, 14+1 capacity, 1 pound 6 ounce weight, 6 pounds 7 ounce trigger, 3.9-inch barrel, and 7-inch length. The 2 qualities a concealed carry pistol must have are, first, a design optimized for the task, and second, complete reliability. The Mossberg MC2C checks both boxes. The MC2C isn't the most refined pistol out there, but Mossberg did build it to be comfortable while worn under a shirt and easy to bring into action quickly, all in a shootable platform. For instance, the pistol does a nice job balancing the type and amount of grip texturing on its surfaces while still being smooth and snag-free. Mossberg beveled the corners on the pistol and added a couple extra cuts and radiuses around the muzzle. The pistol has cocking serrations on the front and rear of the slide, which is helpful for positive manipulation, but the cuts aren't so deep as to be distracting or potentially hinder the ability of the shooter to clear the pistol from concealment. The 3-dot sights are basic and serviceable. The trigger is a bit on the heavy side, and the pistol's accuracy was adequate for close-range engagements, but it isn't a precision long-range shooter by any stretch. Mossberg molded a single-slot accessory rail in the polymer frame and added textured contact patches on both sides of the frame as a spot to index the support hand-thumb and help drive the pistol and control recoil. Even though the grip is thin to help with the pistol's concealability, we found the MC2C fairly comfortable to run hard. The recoil is a little snappy, normal for a pistol in this class, but it wasn't difficult to shoot it quickly while maintaining a good level of defensive accuracy. And as is becoming more common, the slide is cut to receive an optic, which adds to the MC2C's versatility. The pistol ships with 2 mags, one holding 14 rounds that sits flush with the frame, and one holding 16 rounds with an extended base plate.
There are actually 4 variants of this pistol, but 2 of them don't matter, and we're not going to be covering them here today because they are
Glock G47 Moss, $600. Glock G47 Moss is a semi-auto striker with 9mm caliber, 17+1 capacity, 1 pound 7 ounce weight, 6 pounds 8 ounces trigger, 4.49-inch barrel, and 8-inch length. So nothing about the new G47 is caught by surprise or radically altered the perception of the pioneer of polymer-framed striker-fired pistols. The G47 Moss is another solid introduction by the company. Probably the most significant thing about it is that it represents the phasing out of the Glock G17, the original pistol that started it all for this Austrian firearms company. It is more accurate than other Glocks. Its 1.633-inch 5-shot group average placed it in the top third of all the handguns we shot this year and was the most accurate gun in its price class by a fair margin. That includes outshooting the Shadow System 920L, a Glock clone that, in theory, should be more accurate than a stock Glock offering. Beyond that, the G47 Moss shot like a Glock, pointed like a Glock, has the same uninspiring factory sights as other Glocks, and was as utterly reliable as a Glock.
Why would you like that? Well, if you have both, the 19
SCCY CPX2, $300. The SCCY CPX2 is a budget pistol designed to arm as many Americans as possible. It is lightweight, holds 10 rounds, and is similar in size to the Taurus G2C. It is not a duty or range gun, but is marketed towards the concealed carry and self-defense crowd. It comes in around $200 or $300 if you add the red dot sight. The SCCY CPX2 is suitable for IWB carry, appendix IWB carry, or OWB carry. It has a red dot grip with finger grooves that help keep the gun in place, but there is no modularity to the grip. There is no removable backstrap, grip panels, or anything like that, so what you see is what you get. The overall feel of the gun isn't bad, but it doesn't feel as secure as something like the Taurus G2C or G3C. The SCCY CPX2 has two sight options, standard iron sights and a crimson trace red dot. The sights aren't bad, but the red dot won't be reliable for defensive use. The housing is a polymer, and it can't hold a consistent contact on the battery, so it's not worth the $100 upgrade. Side controls are optional. The SCCY CPX2 pistol does not have an external safety, but the mag release is right side only, and the slide stop is well designed. Overall, the ergonomics of the gun aren't bad, with the mag release working well, the slide stop being excellent, and the slide itself having decent serrations. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.